Hello guys and welcome back to this room playthrough slash walkthrough let's play. Today we're going to go through chapter 3. Now let's begin. First thing you have to do is you have to look at the box with your eyepiece, and your eyepiece will reveal a certain splotch of blue on this talisman over here. You flip that over and it reveals a lever. You flick that lever, opens a compartment that gives you a box with some kind of puzzle on top and a note. July 15th, my research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I am increasingly convinced that it is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear. It derives a colossal energy from somewhere. I have fashioned a device through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation. I lack the understanding to control it. Alright, so then this puzzle's basically find something to go over to this little tiny thing right here to go to the end. So we have to find what matches up with what we're doing. So, like this. We go up here, and then we can go over here again. What? Will take me over here, and then I can finally go here, and then I can go here, and boom, I'm done with the puzzle. And then I get this ordinary key, which goes in this ordinary lock right here. And now there's another one of the safe cracking things from chapter 2. You basically go 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just go all to the left and all to the right, and you have it open. And then you can take the small square peg out of that little compartment over there. Then you can put this picture down. You can use your eyepiece to look through it. And all of a sudden, it moves. And it gives you a passcode for something, and that passcode is sigil. That will become important later. Right now, do you see this puzzle? Do you see how there's like nothing in it? Well, there is nothing in it, but then we use the eyepiece, and we realize that the square sorry, I had to move it around more, that the square is actually underneath these two things. So you put the square peg in here, and now you have the passcode, which was sigil. And once you put sigil in, like so, you unlock another note and a bright blue crystal emanating a strange liquid. July 29th, a new discovery has shaken me to my core. To investigate the refractive properties to the null element, I fashioned lenses from it. To wear one is troubling and exhausting in equal measure, and I am shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker the deeper into the earth I go. I have relocated my study to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Alright, now as you can see, this crystal has a hexagonal base. And hey, this is a hexagonal shape. So we plop that in there, and sure enough, it works. It emanates light, but it's a little blurry, so you have to focus it by rotating this MacGuffin. You get a tiny weighted flywheel. What you do with the flywheel is you put it in here, and then it will give you some sort of device for reflecting light. And if you notice, there's another button. You press it, and then it gives you a part of the map. Which, by the way, there's 4 pieces of this map that you have to recover: a hexagonal piece, a shield looking piece, a square, and a star piece. Right now we have the hexagonal piece, which gives us a brass winding handle with a square pin, but we are going to do that later. Right now, we need to do this. And that will unlock this, which both of these are basically speed-based puzzles. Click the left button, and then you need to race for the next compartment that opened, or else if the timer reaches that red mark, it will close and you have to start all over again. And then you get a brass key with multiple folding parts. But there's more to this timing puzzle, because there's also a right one, which you need to basically do the same things again. Race before the arrow gets to the red bit, or else you're screwed and won't get the item. Like a star-shaped piece of map, Tibet, I think, which goes on the map. It's self-explanatory. Which gives you nothing. Now this brass folding key is for this puzzle right here, and it even gives you an outline to help you. I'll give you some tips. All the keys do not have to go in one specific area. Some of the keys can just stay down like this. Like this one, as you can realize, this bit in the middle is kind of missing, and if we search, we eventually find the thing with all of the outline done, and so bam, it should be like this, and then all the rest of the parts just go down, and then oops, misclicked. Another small reflecting device. You put that in. It's about to give you light, but oh no, wait, there's a puzzle. And this puzzle is basically you have to hit all of the 3 mirrors by using these 3 spindles to like control it. To like control it by doing this. Yep, this goes like part of the way. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's hitting that first mirror. Hold on, this will give me a few minutes, so bear with me here. Ah, there we go. There it is, the answer. And then it powers up this star thingamajig, which triggers this beautiful animation to play out here where you get to see all the stars before picking up part of South America and placing it as a part of the map. Now, finally, we get to use this winding key we've had for forever. So let's use this on here. It goes there, you wind it up, you use your eyepiece, and it's the same kind of thing, perspective puzzle. Perspective puzzle, and there it is. And then you get an intricate wooden box, which isn't really a wooden box, because if you go down here and you match these, it becomes a star-shaped indentation which goes up here, which makes this telescope appear. And if you make the telescope appear without this star formation all around you, it won't really do anything. It'll just show you a grid with nothing on it. But if you do it with the star formation on, you get this, which is a cross, which is a piece to the light puzzle right below here. So you make this like that, blop, 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 blop. And then you get the final piece of the map. And then a note. The circle was right all along. How can I have been so blind? I have discovered a passage in the Scriptus Nocti, an incantation, lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. The night I summoned Astaroth, whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of accusers and inquisitors, and he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element can be mine. I can barely contain myself. There is so much to prepare. Alright, now we're basically done with this chapter at this point. All you gotta do is put the final piece in, finish the map, pull this down, and then the table opens up. And that is the end of chapter 3. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. And see ya.